Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope you're all okay and in the best of health. Well, this is another case where in recent days I've seen where it's blatant to see that women are involved in everything, probably even the orchestrator of certain things. Now, check this out in Mandeville, Manchester. Less than a week ago, after police here vowed to ramp up operations targeting Praedialarceny, a 39-year-old woman and a 43-year-old man from the corporate area were held in Newport with a butchered cow believed to be stolen. Operations Officer for Manchester, Deputy Superintendent Colin Johnson, said they were among three people in a Toyota Probox motor car. Here we go again, the Toyota Probox. When the vehicle was intercepted about 3:10 a.m. You see the times that thieves walk? 3:10 a.m. One man ran from the car, leaving a female and a male in the car with a cow which was cut into 4 pieces. The 2 persons held are from the Kingston 13 area. The female has a Comfort Hall address in Walderston, Manchester, as also a Waltham Park Kingston 13 address. There's a male from a Kingston 13 area, Johnson said during his report to the Manchester Municipal Corporation on Thursday. The third suspect who escaped is being pursued. The police is in possession of his information. The driver's license, which fell from the person who ran from the vehicle, indicated his name and his whereabouts, so is also from the Kingston 13 area. The motor car is owned by someone from Kingston 8, said Johnson. The latest incident follows an operation just over 1 week ago by the Manchester police targeting people involved in Praedialarceny. We conducted a major operation in the parish of Manchester around slaughterhouses, restaurants, supermarkets, and other meat establishments. We did a sensitization with them in the company of our public health inspectors and also representatives from the Veterinary Services Division, said Johnson. What we are actually doing is strict monitoring of slaughterhouses. No animal should be butchered on the weekends or in the nights. We believe that some of the stolen meat is then mixed with the legal meat. We are trying to curtail that as best as possible, Johnson added as he noted that several people have been charged with Praedialarceny offences in Manchester since January. He said criminals from outside the parish continue to be of concern to the police. Let me interject here, because what happened is that you have some people, they are from these areas but they live somewhere else, or for example these ones, they live in Kingston, but because they know the country area well and they know Mass John having cow and they know Miss Lenny she raise pig and they know who do what and what kind of animals are, what kind of things they plant, so they know who to go rob. So the same people who then grow up with and know, then go back into them old communities and go and plan and rob them. But I'm glad the police them have a new plan for them, because she go into the community. Big woman, this is the thing that irks me as a woman, is that things like these women are involved in, and not only pertain to Praedialarceny but criminal activities. Instead of them being the one to be the person that try to keep things in a more appropriate way, they are the ones that instigating crimes and are being involved in criminal activities. This woman is a big woman, and it's just disheartening, because here the police is saying that criminals from outside the parish continue to be a concern to the police. What we have observed since the start of this year, there are migrant criminals in the parish of Manchester. These 2 people held and 3 held earlier this year bring the number of 5. 2 men were picked up on Winston Jones Highway and were sent to Hanover, where they were charged for more offenses, including sexual offenses. There was another person picked up in a road policing operation and sent to Trelawney. There are migrant criminals coming into Manchester, and so we pay particular attention to some areas that we believe they may be using coming into the parish, he said. So the major roadways where they that Praedialarceny people driving into the parish, maybe they might opt not to use the highways as they're thinking. The police is there, but any by roads that is there, the police are making sure that they are stationed on that roads to catch them, especially at the thieving hours. Them hours at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So on in that time the people are supposed to be in central part of their sleep. Well, that is the time when these thieves rise and do what they are doing. So what they're doing is making sure that they cover these roadways that they have to drive past to go to or to get back to their parishes where they come from. Johnson told his audience that the police are monitoring South Coast areas, including Alligator Pond. With the unrest in Haiti, we are on heightened alert as to our seaport, so we are placing particularly attention to the South Manchester Alligator Pond area. Because what happened too as well, as I said, with the unrest in Haiti, you'd wonder how that came about. But what happened is that there was some newscast some time ago where they were expressing how criminals in Jamaica are exchanging horse meat for guns. So they thieve people cattle and exchange it in wherever area near the sea coast or the shoreline with people and men from Haiti. And so you can't just say men anymore because women doing the same thing. But we could just say Haitians. They exchange them with Haitians to get guns and ammunition, because really and truly what Haiti need most is food, like meat, cattle, and so on. And they eat even horse meat. So sometimes if you have your horse, they will take your horse and whether they butcher it or whatever, but they will send it on to Haiti and make exchange and get guns and ammunition for it, because any meat are meat as far as them is concerned. So that is why you have a more heightened demand for people going to thief people cow and people pig and people goat and those things, because they get a lot of money for it. Plus, remember, if them exchange it and make bargains of gun and ammunitions, those things fetch good money in Jamaica and the black market. So so it's big business going on with Praedialarceny. So the police is saying they are placing special attention on the South Coast, including South Manchester Alligator Pond area. We have also sensitized our citizens in regards to what is happening. I'm telling you, them say Jamaica, no problem, you can expect anything at any time. What I find very disheartening though is that, imagine you buy your animals to rear them, for them to multiply, and at the same time able to sell it back to make a money for you and your family. To buy the feed for them costs you so much. To take care of them medicines and multivitamins that these animals have to get, because you want to make sure say they meet the standard that when you're ready to sell it to a butcher, it can sell and you can get your money's worth. Taking care of them every day, and then someone just sit one side and just wait for you to do all that, and then they come and just take it away by night or mid-morning. It's not a good feeling. It is disheartening. It just feel like say, you want to give up, because in the last few months I've known many friends or co-worker, and the thing about it does have nothing to do with status, but I know people that don't have to. but they are finding interest in farming, like buying 2 goats or buying 2 pig. And I'm thinking like, dudes, they don't really need to do that and so on. What they're doing now, they're finding that it's a possible money making thing. But what I look at is that, how do I, if I was to do that, how would I keep them secure? And I asked them, how do they keep them secure? You know, Jamaica style. Ooh, me I left up on my family, I look over it, and nobody can't trouble my thing, Cause anybody trouble it, rare and whatever and so on and thing. But you know what? When they come to Jamaica, they will find a way. If they even have to open up the ground and come and go up through and take with the cattle, them will find a way. But put fun and joke aside though, how do you secure them from these people that are coming 3 o'clock and 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning to thief your cattle off the farm? How do you do it? Because I'm telling my friend, you know what? You're going to electrocute the fencing that is around. And he was saying that no, he wouldn't do that because what happened to him dog? I'm saying I have children, suppose they're not conscious of it, even though they would have known and so on, and go up to the fence. And they say even so, the same animals run up into the fence, it would electrocute them. So I was just asking though, because I'm thinking, how do you protect them? You can't have your pig and your goat and your cow, and like you have your dog when you're going, you bring them in on the veranda, or you carry them in your house and in the morning you let them out. You understand? Because even if we were doing that, they would find somewhere while them grazing and eating grass to come snatch them all in a broad daylight. You understand? That is why sometimes when you hear farmers disappear and things happen to farmers, sometimes it's these same kind of Praedialarceny situation that cause it. Because just maybe they don't choose to lose them night sleep to go rob farmers, then come brawling there when them know say Master Joe they on him farm with him animal them. So then can lick him down and just take it to brawling. So there's just so much things happening in Jamaica. It is just heartbreaking. Like, what do you do? Everything you try, there is some hindrance there and so on. But at the same time, we have to big up the police. We have to big up the police because them see that it has been a problem. And I see they have captured many of them. Many have left them vehicle with the animals in it. Many have gotten caught. A few of them have gotten jungle justice from citizens. So obviously then, it's like more people are more vigilant to the situation at hand and so on. I only wish that somehow they would sensitize to actually just not troubling farmers, because we need them for the growth of the country. At least they make us able to can get some food, if you know what I mean. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.